Keep that tray.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Josh, back with another video. And as y'all can see, your boy in the gym getting it in. I'm doing my warm up right now on the treadmill, getting a little incline walk in. I've been real disciplined going to the gym, y'all. Waking up every morning around 6 a.m., making it to the gym. Ever since I moved down to ATL, I've made it a real important part of my life is to go to the gym and to eat better. When I was back at home, I wasn't really, disciplined with working out. But ever since I moved down here, I've been able to really tap in and really have a focused mind. My main goal is really to get rid of my belly fat so you can see my abs. Tone up a little bit. I ain't trying to get buff, but I just want a nice physique. And you can tell that I keep my body in shape. I've cut out a lot of junk food. All I drink is water most of the time. And I'm trying to eat better. I have my cheat days here and there, but I'm getting the concept of it. I'm doing my warm up for about 10 minutes. I'm doing an incline walk. I do this hand in hand with my weight training, my resistance training. At first I thought cardio was one of the main things to really lose belly fat, but it's good to do that about 20%, 25% of your workout, and most of it resistance training and weight training. Because as you're losing fat with your diet, your diet really matters. You want a high protein diet, not a lot of carbs for real. So I've been working on that with an increase of weight training and resistance training. You should start losing fat and start, preserving muscle. So it's like that fat turning into muscle. And we're gonna see how it go, and I'm gonna keep you guys tuned. So once I finish my warm up, I'm gonna get to it. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys go down and smash that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on. Let's get it. All right, y'all, so I had a good workout. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Now let's get right into this haircut. What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Josh, and I'm back with another tutorial. Today I got a nice tutorial for you guys on my little man Zay. We're gonna be giving him a drop fade, so let's get right to it. So the first thing that we're gonna do is go around the areas where we're gonna be fading and brush the hair down to get it to lay down and relax, because it's good preparation for when you're starting to fade. So I'm going in with my Babyliss Gold effects trimmers to set in my bald line to start the fade off. As you guys can see towards the back of the head, I dropped the bald line lower instead of taking it straight across. This creates the look that I'm going for. It appears as the fade is dropping lower around the back of the head, which creates the drop fade haircut. After setting in my bald line, since my trimmers are zero gapped, I flip my trimmers with the face of them towards the ceiling, and I soften the guideline, flicking up and putting a slight taper so it won't be a struggle to blend it out when I come back with my clippers. Also, try not to push the guideline up any higher while doing this. Creating my next guideline, I'm coming in with my Wahl Magic clips with the lever all the way open, and I'm going up about a ½ an inch, making sure that the width of the guideline is the same and consistent all the way across the head. So you want to stay very balanced when you're fading, not trying to push any side up higher than the other side, because at the end it will not look balanced.
To take out this guideline, I have my wall magic clips again with the lever halfway closed, and I start up under the guideline and I flick up to the guideline. Now throughout this process, sometimes you might have to readjust your lever because sometimes you have stubborn areas of the hair that doesn't want to cooperate, so you have to adjust the lever to make sure that you're getting an accurate blend. So now I have my number 2 guard on, and right here I'm really just doing some debulking because we don't need a lot of this hair. So I'm clearing up this part of the fade so I can come in and do the rest of my guidelines. But this is a very important part of the fade, the number 2 guard, because this is what we're going to be using to blend into the afro on top. So right here I'm just clearing out the area with the number 2 guard with the lever all the way closed. So now I'm going in, setting another guideline with my number 1 guard with the lever all the way closed. Using that number 2 guard was very beneficial because it allowed me to see how much space that I have to blend, and it kind of just uncrowded the area, so it gave me more peace of mind to finish off this fade. So right after going in with that number 1 guard, I come in with my half guard, and sometimes with my half guard I start with the lever halfway closed and then I close it all the way, but usually closing it all the way just blends it out immediately. So I faded down with that number 1 guard and that half guard, and now I'm fading right into that number 2 that we used before we started this next guideline. This right here is going to fade that 1 guard right into that number 2 guard area and start our blend to looking more complete. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this is the 1.5 guard. This is a very important guard to have, especially when fading from a number 1 guard into a number 2 guard. It makes it a lot easier. Now we have my 1 guard on again, but this time I have it with the lever all the way open. The reason why I have it all the way open this time is because we're fading into that number 1.5 that we just did in the previous session. And this right here just ties it all together. It's crazy how guards just blend right into each other. That's why it's important to understand your guard system. Now that we've mainly blended the shorter part of the hair, I'm going in right here with my number 3 guard with the lever all the way closed, and we're going to focus on blending the side right into the top. So I'm going to start with my number 3 guard and then drop down to my number 2 guard with the lever all the way open this time. And this is just going to fill in the gap between that number 2 guard that we did earlier in the video. All I'm doing is tying the blend together all the way, utilizing my guards and understanding what I'm doing. And right here I have my 1.5 guard on with the lever all the way open, and this is just to clean up that 2 guard area. You guys, this right here is a technique that I like to use called clipper over comb. I utilize this to really bridge together my shorter part of the fade with the fro on top to make it look like a seamless blend. So right here I'm prepping the hairline with my 1.5 guard on, going across the edge of an outgrown hairline so I can get control of most of the hair. Then I'm going to apply some holding spray to get that hair to lay down and stay still for me, and I'm going to blow dry it just to dry it up, and we're going to get right into the hairline. You guys, we have a throwback clipper in the video today. Many people may recognize this trimmer, but it was my first trimmer I used mainly in the beginning of my career. And on this day particularly, I wanted to bring them back to the field and see what they were hitting on. I think they did a pretty good job, but I'm gonna let you guys watch this lineup and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Even though they did a pretty good job, I still had to bring out the gold effects to do some finishing touches. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. We had them cleaned up all natural, so we had to top it off with the razor. This was the before, but little man said I can't go back to school looking like this, so I had to get him right so he can be the freshest in class. Check him out. We got little man fresh. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments, and make sure you guys leave a thumbs up on this video. And if you're not subscribed, please go down and smash that subscribe button, turn that notification bell, and follow me at JoshXBarber on all platforms.